Hey guys, welcome back to the Lifespring Grotto. We are on the 5th floor, which is a boss floor, so we're going to have this shorter episode where I take it down, because honestly it's a bit longer to deal with than most floors, but yeah, we're going to heal up first, and maybe save, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't remember if I saved or not, but I do know we went through our inventory real quick, because we had a Power Plus, along with a few other items. I just kind of wanted to double check on what I had. And the Soma Drop, which we're giving to Coffee right now because he has less magic. We should have given it to Ryuko, but I forgot. I didn't think about it. But anyways, the Power Plus thing that we have down there is an item that raises one character's strength a little bit. And before we used it, I went ahead and checked which of our fighters had more strength. And actually, Ryuko has higher strength than Fooper, so we're going to give that Power Plus thing to Fooper to help him punch stronger. Because, you know, punching things is very important in Final Fantasy. Especially if you're a master. Anyways, yeah.
This is the mermaid village of Seahold. A strange man carrying a halberd arrived not long ago. Apparently he's looking for a sword of matchless power. Since our village is connected to the sea, all sorts of things wash up here. Perhaps that sword is among them? Where is he now, There's a pink mermaid in a room to the north. Try asking her. And I'm going to turn on the dash again because, you know, I had to turn it off. And there are a few other mermaids. Much like the other dungeon, or floors in this dungeon, there's a lot of randomization. But this is basically very much a wild goose chase back and forth. Talking to someone to learn where to go next, But they give different directions on different runs. So this is the room to the north, and we're going to save real quick because saving is nice. Especially considering we haven't saved since the Hellfire Chasm. And then this lady talks about seeing this Warriors of Light in the Sunken Shrine, but we're the Warriors of Light, or someone saw it. And this is the girl. A strange man with a halberd, yeah, I know what you're talking about. He stands out, you know. Head outside and go south, you should find a pink mermaid in a big room down there. She ought to know where he is. She's my little sister, so be nice, you hear? So now we have to go to the room to the south. It was right next to where we started. And the door's right there, actually. So this is little sister. There's this spot to the north with a bunch of pillars lined up at a diagonal sort of row, right? Well, I was over there chatting with a friend and rather enjoying myself, I might add. Then all of a sudden a man with a halberd appeared out of nowhere. He asked my friend something, but I can't recall what it was. I'll bet she's there today too if you want to talk to her. She's a cute blue mermaid, you can't miss her. Oh, by the way, I wrote down all the dialogue so I could read it without having to worry about skipping the text, because I realized I read faster in my head than I do in my voices. So yeah. So here I was talking with a friend when this guy with a halberd comes out of nowhere. Legendary sword, where is it? He asks us. Well, I don't know where any legendary sword is, so I tell him a lot of stuff washes up at the open area in the middle of town, and off he runs. There's a mermaid there who tidies up all the things that collect. She's probably there now, right? Try asking if she knows anything, aight? So yeah. And then this is not the one we're talking to, it's one by the robot corpses. I don't know if it was a legendary sword, but I do remember something that looked like a blade. It drifted into a hollow just a little way down that narrow path over there, and that's exactly what I told the weirdo carrying the big halberd when he asked. I wonder if he's still searching for that blade. Oh, and I accidentally hit the button twice, because reasons. So there's only one area. Well, there are two areas that we could explore, but one of them is the way we have to go, so we're going to go this way, up this weird path, and there is a sword on the floor. And we're going to talk to it after we save, because this is going to trigger the boss fight. Okay.
I finally found it, the object of my search. A weapon without peer. Who's there? You're after my sword, aren't you? Let's see how you handle the mighty me. And by me I mean Gilgamesh, and by handle I mean die.
So let's see how you die the mighty Gilgamesh. Anyways, this is Gilgamesh, named after the Sumerian King. He has 8,888 health, 50 defense, and 220 magic defense. So we're going to focus on attacking him physically, which means punching him in the face. Also, I kind of messed up with the buffing in the beginning and buffed Ryuko first instead of Fooper, and I kind of got confused because I wasn't paying attention because I figured this fight would be easy anyways. So, yeah, I wound up accidentally tempering Ryuko twice. Maybe 3 times, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue because Fooper's still pretty awesome. So yeah, next time I'll try to pay more attention to that. And we're doing our basic buffing stuff, you know. Actually, I think I might just have... I forgot what I do. I'm looking at my spells, right, because I want to see if anything else works. I know he has higher magic defense, but I'm kind of bored, and I mean, everything... As far as I thought, everything was buffed up, so I wasn't worried about that. And then Fooper is down to 90 health, which is always fun. But I had Coffee cast Hilaga, I believe, right before the turn started. Yeah, so he should be okay. And then we're going to cast it again, because health is nice. Especially when it comes to our party. Anyways, yeah, we're going to cast Hilaga again, and hope that it hits first, or at least before Gilgamesh does, and it does. So that means you'll be able to take at least one more hit. And I think Gilgamesh looks kind of cool. Obviously, he's a boss from Final Fantasy V, if you didn't know, because that's the progression of these dungeons. And now Gilgamesh is dead. Yep, the bosses aren't exactly powerful or difficult when we know what we're doing. And we almost do, and we get some Genji gloves, which are... And we hear a lock spring in the distance, but these gloves are pretty much ninja only. So we just give him the Ryuko right off the bat. They're better than whatever he had beforehand, the Protect Ring. So now we have to head to the last room after, you know, looking at our stats and stuff, equipment. And yeah, the room is to the northeast, that's the word I'm looking for. And it's just past, it's on the other side of the little waterway blocking. And we could have gone here earlier, but as she says, the door was locked apparently. So inside here there is a little shrine, and if you wanted to head back to the surface of the dungeon, this is how you do it, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to head up this way, but before we go in, we're going to save, because saving is nice, and we're also going to heal, because healing is also nice. In fact, we're going to heal first, then save, and I'll eventually remember how to do this. But, while I'm doing this, I'm going to say next time on Final Fantasy, we're going to go ahead and continue through the Lifespring Grotto. And, yeah, that's about it. One boss down, 3 to go, so I'll see you then, guys. Take care.